find yourself somewhere nice, cozy and warm, and close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in and slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. One more time, deep breath in, breathing slowly and gently out of your mouth. Just relax and let your breathing come back to its normal rhythm. That's great. You're doing really, really well. Now imagine yourself surrounded by a beautiful white light. A light so bright and so pure. A light of protection and peace. Breathe in this beautiful white light and feel the light as it enters your whole body, filling you up completely, making you feel warm and very, very safe. Now imagine yourself in an old wooden log cabin in the middle of a beautiful snowy forest. And you are sitting in front of a lovely warm and crackling fire, all nice and cozy. You hear a tap on the window and you get up to see who it is. You walk over and open the door, and what you see is not a person at all. It's a toy robot. A toy robot the size of a small toddler. And what's more, it's a talking robot. Wow, a talking robot. He looks a bit scared though, and you tell him not to be afraid. You are his friend, and if he needs help, you will be very happy to help him. He tells you his name is Rupert, and that he is lost. He doesn't know where he is. He tells you he lives in fairyland. He tells you he was out walking and having an adventure, and he has somehow gotten lost and now doesn't know where he is. You tell him not to worry. You will help him find his way back to fairyland. So you leave the cabin and you both walk around for a little while, searching, trying to find fairyland, looking everywhere. As you walk around, Rupert tells you about his friends and the fairy Snow Queen. He tells you that there are other toys who are alive too. He tells you that the fairy Snow Queen waves her magic wand and sprinkles gold and stardust on them all, and they all come to life. The fairy Snow Queen gives life to all of the toys in the kingdom. There is snow everywhere, and you laugh out loud when suddenly you are hit with a snowball. Rupert threw a snowball at you and you fall over. You jump up and throw one back at Rupert. He laughs too. So for a little while, play at snowball fighting with Rupert and just have some fun. Although he is having lots of fun, Rupert says he has to get back now, as his friends and the fairy Snow Queen, well, they'll be worried because they don't know where he is. So you and Rupert start to walk to find fairyland and the Snow Queen's palace. Eventually, Rupert recognises a snowy path. And on this path are his good friends, Sophia and Norman. And they have been looking everywhere for Rupert. Rupert is ecstatic and shouts with joy. They both rush to meet him and give him great big hugs. Sophia is a little cuddly teddy bear with a pink bow in her hair. And Norman is a little yellow car with headlights for eyes. You say hello to them and they give you great big smiles back. Sophia says that the way to fairyland is up ahead. Sophia starts to walk and you all follow. Rupert then realises that when you get to the snowy fairyland, you won't be able to see it, as only fairies and toys can see fairyland. Then he notices in the distance, just a little further back, is the Snow Queen herself. Oh wow! She is very beautiful, and she has on the most sparkliest dress you have ever seen. She is floating in the air with her magic wand and with a magnificent golden crown on her head with lots and lots of jewels on it. She's all shiny and sparkly. The fairy Snow Queen smiles her beautiful smile at you, and you go all shy. You have never seen anyone as beautiful as her. The Snow Queen gives Rupert a big hug, because he is scared and he got lost again. Rupert is always getting lost when he sneaks out to have a look at the human world. The fairy Snow Queen tells you that no human has ever been allowed to enter her kingdom before. But because you have been so kind, she will make the fairyland visible to you. The Snow Queen waves her wand and the kingdom suddenly becomes visible. And you are absolutely flabbergasted by the sight that you can see. The whole of the kingdom is covered with gold and stardust, and it floats in the air like glitter, dancing in the light, making everything sparkle and shine. And only toys and fairies can live here, and they live in peace and harmony, and they love one another. Nobody ever quarrels. The fairy Snow Queen says that you can go for a walk around fairyland with her, Rupert, Sophia, and Norman. She says that you can meet some more of the other toys if you want to. Do you want to? Maybe you will recognise some toys from back home. So for a few minutes, have a wander around fairyland. Maybe you can visit the Snow Queen's palace as well. So take a little while to look around and see what you can see. See who you meet, and just have a really, really good time. Now it's time to return to your home. But before you do, the fairy Snow Queen has a special gift for you. She hands you a beautiful golden key that sparkles with fairy dust. This special key from the Snow Queen will allow you to enter fairyland any time you want. And when you take the key out of your pocket, fairyland becomes visible. But you must never tell anyone, because if you do, the key will not work. You say your goodbyes to Rupert, Norman, and Sophia, and you thank the Fairy Queen for letting you visit her beautiful home. And she smiles at you. The Fairy Snow Queen now sprinkles golden stardust all over your head, and magically you are back at the cabin in the forest. Oh, you feel so happy, and you feel as if you have made a lot of new friends today. And you have. So now it's time to take a deep breath in, and slowly and gently breathe out. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose, and slowly and gently breathe out. One last time, deep breath in, and slowly and gently breathe out. Now wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes, and whenever you are ready, open your eyes.